Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad to see you today. Thought today we'd do the little painting that you see at the opening of each show.
Because I've run out of money, I am doing a bit of recycling. This is my old ceiling. I'm skinning the back doors. That's the old hole I cut out for the Max fan. An old door panel. A good template to get started. This is the door that opens first. This is the one with the handle. Now I've cut it narrow. I'm going to unbolt it, bring it out and then bolt it back in again. I've chosen to use the Max fan hole opening on this panel. I do need access to the license plate lights. It does mean I don't have to take the whole panel off. It's one of the old panels for the window. It used to be stuck in by the window. I want to wait until both panels are done because I've got to get them both lined up inside. I'm going to have to move the bed. And what might be interesting for some is that the panels are different sizes. Measure one door, it won't quite fit the other. There's a 3 centimetre difference. There's lots of drawing on this because I needed to use this as a template to make the other one. This is officially a ball ache. Yeah, I've been working on this for maybe 8 hours, tweaking it, recutting it, tweaking it, tweaking it. Down there needs tweaking. Here needs tweaking. There needs tweaking. There needs tweaking. I'm going to be putting a layer of Celotex behind this. Temporarily it's screwed in. I'm going to drill them bigger and put in M6 riv nuts. And the door handle, they're M6 bolts on there, so I'll just get longer M6 bolts. Just enough slack on the cable behind. My advice to you is buy these ready-made. Do that, buy them ready-made. If you've got 8+ hours to dick around, because I ain't finished with them yet, because I've still got to repair all these holes. I'll show you my pump. It's still a work in progress, because the pump mounted directly onto the side of the cupboard, it's noisy. It's noisy. So I'm going to work on some kind of suspension mount. It's mostly vibration. You can see where it used to be mounted slightly higher. That kinked the hose because that hose has been in a coil. What was happening was I was putting it in the water and it was just returning to the original coil shape and sticking back out the water. I was just sucking air, put the hot air on it, get it straight and then put it into the water. And I've just gone in through the cap there. I'll need a breather hole in the cap. Switch is on from this switch here. Can you hear it prime itself? Where I've had leaks where it was only plumbed in temporarily, there's some slight bubbling here. I've since siliconed it around these 3 edges here. Been busy as usual with some footage. I've got the panels on the back door. I still need to get that done. I put Celotex behind. Now to dress the edges of the Celotex, I've used a very bright green PVC tape. Otherwise it was just going to be some ragged foam like this. We don't like that. Rear door handle is extended on longer bolts here and here. I'll get some smaller headed bolts. That looks ugly as hell. Door handle does work. The cable is right at its longest extension. Those things you put in desks to route cables down. Something like that, that's a to-do. You can see I've taken out the bed temporarily. I got some M8 raw bolts and I'm going to install those here because they'll be under the bed and I can use those to strap shit down. Got a bowl. Don't ask me why the Brits do that. We just do. I'm kind of running out of jobs that I can do without money. The doors I've gotten done, painted the ceiling twice, given it 2 coats of undercoat. It does disguise the tongue and groove a little. I've put a stainless steel face door on the battery cupboard. I've adjusted the hinges so it fits the cupboard well. It opens and closes without scuffing the floor. I've got a tyre inflator off of Amazon. It doesn't work fast, but it works well. The bed's not assembled yet. It's had a primer and undercoat, slight rub down, and then a coat of gloss. I've put the hooks on. I'm ticking down to moving in. I should be happy. Life, you know? That's me done for the weekend. I can't do any more. I'm just tired.